welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be starting a new series, which is Create This Book 2 by Moriah Elizabeth. For some of you returning folks, you guys will know that I have a series on this channel already called Create This Book, which is Moriah Elizabeth's first book in her series. However, I just recently moved and I can't find the book anywhere. So for right now, that series will be on hiatus, and for the time being, we will be moving on to Create This Book 2. The goal was to get through the whole first book and then move on to this, but whoopsie. I'm just going to be designing the cover. I was trying to figure out how to make this one different than the last one, because the last one I felt very connected to, and I'm like, how do I make this one different? I got some ideas and I'm going to show you that now. So let's get into it.
So I might have messed up. I ended up recording me painting the backside of this book and I ended up losing the footage. I have no idea if I ended up deleting them or what happened, but I no longer have it. Luckily, everything I am doing to the front side is exactly what I did to the back side, so you're not missing out on too much. Anyways, on the front, you will see that I am painting a layer of gesso, and I actually did about 3 to 4 coats of this. Nothing too exciting. Then you'll see that I'm taking some paint in the rainbow order and adding that to my palette. If you guys have seen my craft with me, I did an episode on me painting mushrooms, and these were the exact paint colors that I used for that. Just like in that video, I am attempting to do another blendy rainbow, so I start by just doing a base coat of every layer, and then I kind of build up the opacity. Then I attempt to start blending it. Blending some of these colors, specifically the yellow and green, is quite hard to do, so if you know, you know. Once I finish painting the blendy rainbow, I apply a layer of Mod Podge. Then I pull out my Cricut Maker and some smart vinyl and I start cutting out some designs, which you will see me weeding now. Since I painted over the Create This Book logo, I wanted to re-put that on the front of the book because it's not a Create This Book without the logo being there, at least in my eyes. Then on the outside of the original book, it says by Moriah Elizabeth and you, but in this case, you is me, Megan, so that is what I decided to change about the front. Then you'll see a ton of paw prints. I'm not really sure what I was planning on doing with this, but I wanted to incorporate the cat in Meow Made Crafts, so that was kind of my way to incorporate that. Typically, when you work with vinyl, you do want to use transfer tape. I think that's what that's called. And it helps you transfer your design to whatever you want to put it on. However, I was not sure if my Mod Podge was dry enough. Typically, you have to wait a few days. And I was feeling very impatient, so I just kind of freehanded putting on the full design. I would say the hardest part was me putting by Moriah Elizabeth and Megan, as I was pretty much freehanding the whole thing, except I did try to use a ruler at some point, but And this is what it looks like. We are going to go to the back now. This is where I start putting the paw prints. I was planning on doing some kind of like diagonal design with it, but I realized this isn't exactly what I wanted, so I just kind of started picking up a couple of them and moving them around to make it more sporadic. I totally wasn't sure what I was going to do on the back with these, so I just kind of did something, but if this looks bad, let me know and maybe I can redo that in the next episode. Then I am freehanding putting on the little toe beans. Some of them are a little more even than others, but it's the back of the book. Who's really looking? And here are the results. I know this was a very short video. I did not have much for this except what you've seen in this video. I was debating about putting some kind of white vinyl between the letters, so if you guys would rather see that, please let me know in the comments down below. For the spine of the book, I didn't really know what to do with that, so I don't know if I should do like Create This Book or put something there, so if you guys also have any suggestions for that, please let me know. And then here we have the back with all the paw prints. I don't hate it, I don't love it, so if this is something you guys want me to change and put something else back there, I can see if I can remove it without like damaging the back. Typically, I would put another layer of Mod Podge to kind of keep everything together, but since I'm not really sure about the final and overall design about this, and if I want to change anything, then you know. So once we do have a finalized plan, then I will put a layer of Mod Podge on this. Anyways, I am quite excited to be diving back into the Create This Book series, and hopefully we will get more updates than once every few months. So until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Adios!